What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm going to be doing an update on Tesla stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then we'll continue with the fundamental news, and I have to say that we have a lot of recent news directly related to Tesla. We have news from Twitter acquisition that is very bullish on Tesla. We have news from ARK Invest fund that started to buy back Tesla shares again. And major news from its Giga Shanghai and Giga Berlin factories. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here. At this point, when we hit the range of about $641, and it is the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement range, let me show you on daily time frame. As you can see, if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from the swing low to swing high, we have 0.5 range, and it is the first range of algo trades that started to accumulate its long position with the price target of negative 0.236 at the price point of $1,532. And we have a bounce from this range. Let me zoom in again. And right here, I've told you that we should complete, and we almost completed 5-wave structure on this scale. And I have to say that we had just a small movement below the range of 0.5, and most likely we completed this 5th wave right here. And this means we completed all 5-wave structure from this top, from the range of $1,082 to this bottom at $622. And definitely because of this, we might pull the Fibonacci retracement tool and we might have a bounce. And for now we broke first range of resistance, and I have to say that because of this volume I have basically some doubts about the bigger picture of this asset, but all the details I will show you in my technical analysis in just several minutes. And for now let me show you the news that are very important for Tesla right now. First of all, let me show you this article that was published on May 26th on teslarati.com and is titled "Elon Musk eliminates margin loan from Twitter deal funding, Tesla stock response." And right here you can see more detailed information. As CEO, Elon Musk showed in a filing with the SEC yesterday that he had pledged an additional $6.25 billion toward his $44 billion acquisition of Twitter. Simultaneously, the Tesla's frontman's margin loans against his holdings in the electric automaker reduced. The move offloaded pressure that was once on Tesla stock, sending the automaker's shares soaring over 6%. A filing yesterday showed Musk increased his commitment to $33.5 billion, moving closer to a buyout of Twitter. And let me show you the oldest breakdown of this acquisition. Elon Musk should have paid $21 billion. $13 billion should be a buyout loan, and $12.5 billion was a margin loan against Tesla. And for now, this number is drastically reduced, and this is the reason why we have less bearish pressure on Tesla stock, because Tesla was the collateral of this loan. Definitely, it is a very good bullish sign. Next one. After selling down Tesla position, Cathie Wood buys the dip. And definitely it might be very good news for ARKK fund investors. But let me show you that right here. If I show you this chart, we are on cathysark.com, and this chart represents the ownership of Tesla stock by ARKK fund that is managed by Cathie Wood. And as you can see, these red dots represents the sales of Tesla shares, and green dots represents the buys back. And as you can see, on the higher prices, this line represents the price of Tesla shares, and this means ARK reduced its position when the price was quite high and added again its position when the price was quite low. And right here they did exactly the same. When the price was at roughly $960, they sold some shares, and right now at the price points of below $700 they buy back. Definitely very wise decision, and I have to say that ARK funds and Cathie Wood are the main bulls, in my opinion, from the institutional investor standpoint of Tesla shares. So, and let's continue with the news from gigafactories. Definitely the main news should be from its Shanghai factory, and let me show you this article that was published on May 26th and is titled Tesla Giga Shanghai sends out fourth shipment of vehicles to Europe, and the video is attached right here. And I have to say that by itself it is very good news, but let me show you some details. Tesla Giga Shanghai sent out another shipment of vehicles recently. Tesla China seems eager to reach pre-lockdown operations soon. A video from Jay in Shanghai shows Giga Shanghai loading Horizon Leader with Tesla vehicles bound for Europe. Tesla's fourth shipment abroad suggests that Giga Shanghai is still forging through despite the city's strict closed-loop system. And China Ministry of Industry and Information Technology reported that Giga Shanghai produced 26,000 vehicles since resuming operations, a far cry from its usual numbers. However, it has managed to ramp production with just a single shift. The China Passenger Car Association reported that Tesla China only produced 10,757 vehicles in April, a 97.7% drop compared to March 2022. And definitely this number is very scary, because if Tesla won't be able to increase these production rates, definitely the Q2 earnings report will be quite disappointing. And we have to be prepared for this probable outcome. So, Tesla is adding more workers to Giga Shanghai's closed-loop system for a second shift. The EV manufacturer aims to increase the factory's output to 2,600 per day by adding another shift. And let me show you how they managed this task. Tesla Giga Shanghai's second shift workers to be housed in campsites and vacant factories. Tesla Giga Shanghai plans to isolate thousands of workers at an old military camp and vacant factories to ensure them remain COVID-free. New workers will finally join Tesla China's second shift for Gigafactory Shanghai as it maintains a closed-loop setup. According to Bloomberg, second shift workers must quarantine for 48 to 72 hours before joining the employees already working under Giga Shanghai's closed-loop setup. The quarantine period is a government requirement. And I have to say that I will put all the links on these articles in the description below. You can read it by yourself. And I have to say that because of the strict lockdown rules in China, definitely Tesla experiences huge problems with their production rates, and definitely the cost of production will be higher, and this means it will reduce the margin in general. Definitely it is not a very good fundamental news, but we have to work with this information. So, and let me show you another good news. Right here you can see that Tesla moves to expand Gigafactory Berlin on a new 250-acre land. And definitely it is a good increase in their potential production facilities. And let me show you that right now they have this lot, and the new land is right here on the east of their existing lot. And this means they increased their land by more than, I think, 1/3. And definitely it is a very good long-term catalyst. So, let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, if my breakdown is correct, we formed 5 waves from this top to this bottom. And you might wonder, and what about this first wave? Definitely we have to rely on this wave as well, and in this case, if it is the real breakdown, we might have something like this on a slightly bigger scale. This is our first wave. Second, this entire movement is the internal third wave. We are seeking the top of our fourth wave, and then we have to have one more leg to the downside in order to complete this wave. And if it is the case, let me upgrade the scale a little bit. If it is the case, we should land somewhere higher with this movement, and I have to say that we have bounced already from its lowest point by more than 22%, and the next range of resistance might be at 0.382 Fibonacci retracement level if I pull the Fibonacci retracement tool from this top to this bottom, and from this level we also might have movement to the downside. But I have some doubts about the volume. As you can see, we have lower volume on this movement to the downside and higher volume with this movement to the upside. This means this breakdown is not 100% guaranteed. Basically, nothing is 100% guaranteed in trading. And I have to say that when we have more volume, more significant volume with the movement, definitely it might be the new potential trend. And if it is the case, we might have basically the failed wave right here. We might eliminate this count, and if it is the case, from this bottom we might see even an all-time high price target. But so far we have to break a lot of resistances that are above our current range, and this means definitely we have to have some kind of bounce on a smaller scale right here, and this will be your potential accumulation point and your stop loss. In order to reduce the risks of the next leg to the downside, your stop loss should be slightly below this previous swing low. And definitely, when you entered your position right here, I have to say that the upside potential for this asset might be quite massive. Even in a medium-term perspective, you might have about 56% or even 66% to these previous swing highs. And definitely, it is a very attractive profits. So, I think from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed.